Hi, happy Wednesday. Takes me a while sometimes to remember what day of the week it is. Um, I'm loving our math lesson today because today we're taking what we did in Module 16 and what we've learned in Module 17 and we're putting them together, which makes our brains work a little bit harder because we have to make sure we look at the operation before we begin the problem. So let's look at two problems. These are not in your book. These are just problems that I came up with to help you when you go to do the problems in your book. All right. So the first one says 265 plus 347. And you have to make sure to look at the operation to see what you're doing, because if you don't, you can end up subtracting when you're supposed to be adding or adding when you're supposed to be subtracting. So make sure you're paying attention to what operation you're doing in the problem. And we also have to remember as we're doing these problems to think about, do I need to regroup? Do I not need to regroup? Because sometimes you will and sometimes you won't. And it's really important for you to think about that as you're going on. Otherwise, you're going to get the problem wrong. All right, let's begin. So 265 plus 347. I know that I always start in my ones. Always, always, always start in my ones. And my ones column says 5 plus 7. What does 5 plus 7 equal? That's right, it's 12. So I'm going to put the 2 down here. 5 plus 7 equals 12. So I'm going to put the 2 down here. And I'm going to bring my 10 over to the tens column. So now I have 1 plus 6 plus 4. I'm really excited here because 6 plus 4 is a tens fact. I already know 6 plus 4 is 10. And then if I add one more to it, it's 11. So I'm going to put 110 here, and I'm going to bring the 100 up here. So now I have 1 plus 2 plus 3. Again, super excited. 2 plus 3 is a doubles plus 1, so it's 4, 5, 6. So 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5, and 1 more is 6. So the answer is 612. 265 plus 347 equals 612. All right, let's move over here to our next problem. 360 minus 145. If you look at this and just assume it's adding and start adding, you're going to get it wrong. So make sure you're looking at the operation. Okay, let's go. And we're going to start in our ones column. That's right. All right, so I have 0 minus 5. If I have 0, do I know how to take 5 away from it? I do not know how to do that yet. So I'm going to have to come over to my tens. I'm going to cross off the 6 tens and make it 5 tens. And I'm going to bring that 10 over. 10 plus 0 is 10. Now I have 10 minus 5. What does 10 minus 5 equal? That's right, it's 5. And 5 minus 4 is 1. And then to my hundreds, look, I didn't need to regroup here again because I had enough. So now my hundreds, 3 minus 1 is 2, making the answer 215. Let's do another one. All right, I have 510 minus 249, and I looked at my operation to make sure I knew, if I was adding or subtracting. All right, let's begin. The first, in the ones column, so we always start in the ones, say 0 minus 9. Do I know how to do that? Nope, I'm going to have to come over to my tens, cross off that 1. If I take 1 10 away, I now have 0 tens here because I'm bringing one of the tens over. So I have 10 minus 9 equals 1. And now I have 0 minus 4. Do I know how to do 0 minus 4? Nope. So I got to go over to the hundreds. I'm going to cross off that 500. I'm going to make it 400s. I'm going to bring one of those hundreds over. So now I have 10 minus 4 because I had 0 tens here. I brought 10 tens over. So now I have 10 tens minus 4 tens equals 6. It's pretty good with my left hand. All right. And then 4 minus 2 is 2. All right, hopefully this helped you. Tomorrow we have our chapter review, and then Friday you'll take the test on ed, so we're moving right along. All right, I thought I would show you something. Everybody in my house is a little bit bored right now. My boys miss seeing all their friends, and they just are done being home. So they're finding different ways to entertain themselves. So it made me smile yesterday when I came downstairs and saw that Owen drew a hot air balloon with some dragons around it yesterday. It made me smile. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. I can't wait to see you on our Zoom call tomorrow with all of your show and tell things to share with me. And I'm going to have to find something to share with you too. I don't know what that'll be yet. All right. I miss you guys. Love you. Bye.